Shocking news today. 6 months after a deadly fire kills 5 family members, investigators say they have arrested the suspects. Those suspects are 3 teenagers. 2 of the suspects are 16 years of age, the other one 15.
We have also learned an older sister of one of the suspects has been arrested, but Denver police not commenting on that. It's hard to forget this haunting image of 3 people that Crime Stoppers shared early on. It was hoped it might spark tips to help the investigators solve the crime. A camera also caught those 3 people leaving the scene in this black sedan. The fire broke out in the early morning hours of August 5th in the 5300 block of Truckee Street. That's in the Green Valley Ranch neighborhood. Mayor Hancock was at today's arrest announcement. He says this crime struck him to the core.
This was one of the most heinous crimes I've ever seen or witnessed in our city, as mayor or otherwise.
CBS 4's Karen Morpha with more on the case tonight. And Karen, the police chief didn't want to tell us too much about what led up to the arrests.
Jim, the chief wouldn't reveal any sort of connection to the family between these teen suspects. He also wouldn't give any sort of hint as to what the motive might be. What he did say is they are confident that this fire at this home here in Green Valley Ranch was not a racially motivated crime.
A fence full of now weathered flowers outside the Jall family home served as more than a memorial to the 5 people who were killed, but a reminder that the case remained unsolved until now.
It's a good day. Also, it's not a good day. We can't get our family member back.
After nearly 6 months of investigation into the arson, including the release of frightening surveillance photos showing a trio of masked suspects, Denver Police Chief Paul Pazin announced 3 teenagers were arrested and now face significant charges.
5 counts of first-degree murder, 5 counts of murder in the first degree with extreme indifference, 3 counts of criminal attempt murder.
While few details about what led to the arrest were released, police say they do not believe the crime was racially motivated. News that friends of the family say brings relief to an entire community.
For us as a community, this is a healing process. This is a start. Just knowing that these people that committed this horrendous crime are off the streets. It's just a start a healing process.
Papa Jall, who has been speaking on behalf of the family throughout the case, says those closest to the family have been waiting for this day. But still, too many questions remain unanswered for any type of closure.
It is a relief. However, there's still some concern about the crime, and especially not knowing the why.
The Denver police chief says that those juveniles were arrested in Jefferson County early this morning. We did go to the area near C470 where that arrest happened. Neighbors tell us they did see a black Lexus being towed away from one of the homes there on what we're told is Rockland Drive. In addition to the murder and attempted murder charges that those juveniles are facing, police say they were also arrested on burglary, assault, and arson charges. For now, we're live in Green Valley Ranch. Karen Morfitt covering Colorado First.